New Zealand face Namibia to end their third week in Japan, and after 32 years having never lost a pool match, things looked unlikely to change.
Promising start from Namibia. So important that they put a few phases together and ask a few questions. Kisting having a little dart himself. Stevens is there once more. Rumbling upfield now, Van Lille. One of the more experienced campaigners. Good blast here from Gauseb as well, the blind side, and they've won the penalty. And that is an excellent start from Namibia.
But dusted himself down, KT, and they've come to play the Namibians.
Yeah, very positive, isn't it, from the Namibians? And then it was the quick, clean ball was the secret. Couple of holes on that blind side. They went there a couple of occasions, and in the end, I think it was this tackle. They couldn't roll away. First injection there from Brodie Retallick, testing the shoulder.
Damian Stevens then, with the first chance of points. It is a very tough first attempt from the tee. It's a very clean strike. It's a wonderful kick from Stevens. And with less than 3 minutes on the clock, it's Namibia who lead the All Blacks by 3 points to 0. First line out then, Cody Taylor picking out Brodie Retallick on his return to international rugby after that dislocated shoulder in August. All of New Zealand were concerned about that, but he's made it. He's made it back, and ahead of schedule too. They might not have seen him before the knockout stages as they try to release George Bridge. Back it comes, Barrett, crossfield kick, and out there is Rees, and Rees will finish. Accuracy from Barrett, clean finishing from Rees. Open spaces in front of him.
Oh, that's class, isn't it, from Jordie Barrett? When you've got precision like that, that's great play in a tight area, KT from Several Rees.
Something the All Blacks really have worked on, their kick pass wide.
Barrett, Retallick. Smith. Men out to the left. Salvea using the inside ball, slicing through is Leonard Brown. He's pinning his ears back. Leonard Brown! That's strong work. A lovely line, but power through the contact from Leonard Brown. New Zealand have their second.
Yeah, it's real quality, isn't it, from Anton Leonard Brown? Just half a gap, uses his pace, his power. Defended so well, as KT mentioned earlier on in that line. But just see this inside ball from Surveyor. Just too much pace, too much power for the covering defenders. And that's a great finish. Still had a lot to do, but backs himself. And he's over. Great finish. Great try from Anton Leonard Brown.
Stevens pulls it back this time to Kisting.
Offside, Black 7, offside advantage.
And the offside line has been breached. That's within kicking range, as we know. Stevens' early shot. Confirmation of that. Kisting. Daysel. Not able to escape the clutches of Frizzell.
I'm sure they got a free play here, the Namibians. They got the penalty in midfield. So they can try and roll the dice here, Namibia.
Van Jaarsveld head down. Still with the advantage, Kisting bringing in Klim. Kane trying to scrabble his way over the top of the ball.
Yeah.
They're not really heading forwards at this point. Pascal Gauzer will surely make a call soon over the advantage. It's hoofed away, and they'll come back for that penalty.
Black 7.
Yeah, long advantage. Sam Kane just creeping offside.
Well, this one straight onto the post, inside the 10-metre line. Oh, he's measured that beautifully. Damian Stevens factoring in the wind, claiming another 3. Namibia are within 4 of New Zealand.
Not in the ball.
They've got an excellent conversion rate when they get into the opposition 22. They haven't been there all that often, but when they get there, 50% conversion rate, which is, I think, the best in the tournament.
It is the best. It's even better than the All Blacks so far in the tournament. I was reminded by the Namibian backs coach Mark Jones earlier, and they're off again.
Here goes Daysel. Cody Taylor and Jack Goodhue on top of him. Kisting. Stevens having won the penalty, Namibia. what riches they have potentially here. Daysel fires it away off the boot, knowing the penalty is there for the taking. And it'll be our man, Damian Stevens, to drag Namibia within 1 point potentially after almost half an hour.
Oh, it's incredible, isn't it? It really is. And full credit to Namibia, really asking questions when they got the ball in hand. Really well organised. Is Joe Moody just flopping over, clear penalty.
Stevens, the cold-eyed assassin, 3 from 3. And with nearly half an hour gone, there is 1 point in it between mighty New Zealand and unheralded, written off Namibia. Smith again. Out of the back from Whitelock. Smith looking for holes. Goodhue appears. Now with a penalty advantage, New Zealand. Smith, Barrett, inside ball. Again, carving through the middle, Leonard Brown. And they're within 3 meters. Savea. Still with a penalty advantage. Smith is close. Very, very close. Aaron Smith, the little pop, and over they go. And it's the new man on the field, Angus Ta'avo. New Zealand release the pressure.
Yeah, they made them work for it though, Namibia. Clean ball, and 3 or 4 occasions there the ball was just on a plate for Aaron Smith, and eventually just creeped their way, and he's too big a man. Substitute to Ovoa, and he's over.
A lot of options here for the All Blacks as a whole as they look to rumble over from close range.
Yeah, agree.
It just seemed to go beyond the boot of Savea there. Smith breaks out. Barrett feeding Goodhue. Smith again, and it's space, lots of it for Ben Smith. That's New Zealand's 4th. That's their bonus point, and they are hurrying to the half-time. They need a breather. Namibia need a breather. It's been a breathless first half. Smith bringing into a Pelotu. Thunderous collision just a few meters out. Barrett again pulls it back for Leonard Brown. This is Taylor. Whipped away fast, and once again Smith is eyeing up the try line. It's there now again for Aaron Smith. Ta'avo already with 1 try to his name.
No con.
Bridge and Reese waiting, they might not get it. It's the big man, Moody. Wingers waiting, props grabbing the glory.
Yeah, just too much power from the All Blacks. Bodies on the line from Namibia, but it's the law of physics. There's only one winner, again on the front foot. And they just keep the ball, go through the phases, and eventually Joe Moody powers over.
Thumped forwards by Trump.
Yeah.
Opening it up is Bridge, and Barrett
Play on.
through a cluster of shirts and over halfway. Namibia all at sea. Barrett looking for support. Goodhue is there. Hoving into view is Leonard Brown. And one more link from Barrett. Finds Leonard Brown in the corner. And they've gone a full 60 metres upfield for that one. It's their 6th. It's one of their best.
Yeah, as you say, Ali, game becoming very fragmented, very broken. Sam Cane was in under the posts inside him. It looks for the speedmen on the outside. Leonard Brown working so hard to get in support of Goodhue, and gets his just rewards again. Bit of work to do in the corner, but there's only one winner there, KT.
That thin blue line being stretched at the moment by the power of the Blacks.
12.
Webber
No,
to
19.
Kane, to Barrett, to Goodhue, to Leonard Brown, and now Savea and Reese stepping and scoring brilliantly. He has a brace. New Zealand's beginning to cut loose now.
Yeah, that's quality, isn't it? That's top draw from the All Blacks. You mentioned the power, Ali, but there's the subtlety as well. Just the timing of the pass, the support lines, the decoy runners.
Stay.
Namibians calling for support on the open side, having to cover every eventuality.
Yeah.
And there are so many options here for New Zealand. They're driving through the middle. but they could send it wide if they wanted to. They're driving up to the line, they're driving on to the base of the post, and that is another try. It's number 8 for New Zealand today, and it's been scored by their captain, Sam Whitelock. Webber. Again, couldn't link with Kane. Knock on from Namibia. Barrett showing the ball, and then he's meeting Janko Venter. It's a bit scrappy at the moment, not a huge amount of fluidity. Maybe the All Blacks will find that now. Kane driving hard into those blue shirts as ever. Just relentless. Here's Matt Todd bustling forwards, gets it away. Leonard Brown, what an offload! Glorious from New Zealand. It's Ben Smith at the bottom of the pile. Leonard Brown the provider. And New Zealand offering something of a masterclass.
Yeah, it's a little bit disjointed earlier on from the All Blacks because of the rejig backline, but that's what they can do. Matt Todd runs hard, but he manages in contact to get the ball and the offload away. Support line from Anton Leonard Brown. And again, he knows exactly where Ben Smith is.
The bench is empty now from Namibia. Theron is on for Rademeyer on the loose head, but New Zealand are pouring forwards again. Enrico Ioane wants another try. He's hungry for tries. Perenara is there. Barrett flips it behind his back. Leonard Brown is there. One try short of the hat-trick, Leonard Brown, and indeed Ben Smith. Perenara, inside ball, Barrett! Over he goes. It's number 10. New Zealand pulling out all the tricks in this second half. They have been irresistible since the break. Smith. Perenara bustling his way through beyond the 10-metre line. TJ Perenara sells the dummy. Summer gets the ball away as well. Bridge brought down by Klim. Lovely break from Perenara, but once more they're on the move. Ioane has got it away, and now into the corner goes Perenara, tiptoeing his way down the touchline, and he knows that's a close run thing.
This is the angle. Just see, it's not in touch, not in touch, not in touch.
Oh. Try awarded. TJ Perenara will be very, very happy with that one.
A brave first half performance by Namibia was outshone by a New Zealand masterclass in the second. It finished 71-9. New Zealand topped the group, South Africa second, while Italy still have a glimmer of hope of progressing.